Oh, ouais. Ah. Wait, guys, let me post the link and wait for the people to come join the live stream. Dr. Thomas Kalekas, Dr. Thomas Kalekas. We're gonna start. We're gonna start. Yeah, Dr. Thomas no. Dr. Thomas no. Ke bona camera ke tsela ya camera ke tsela. Atoma, guys. Atoma, guys. Atoma. Sorry. Morning, guys. Welcome to Oral Kanyane Global Institution. I go by the name of Oral Kanyane. I got another live streaming. Uh, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment, and enjoy and seek more knowledge as possible. Uh, this is not financial advice. Uh, it's just me working. It's just me ke bereka le lona ke le bontsheng hore how do I actually execute in this market. Jwale, how do I actually execute in this market? So we're gonna start analyzing the market. I'm a bit late, but we gotta start analyzing the market. Let's start analyzing the market. As you can see, BZT we killed it on the weekend. And then this is the JPY from this one. I was supposed to. Joe, but it is what it is. Let me try analyzing Nasdaq. I normally start my analysis on the 4 hour. I start my analysis on the 4 hour. I normally start my analysis on the 4 hour. I look for my 4 hour fair value gap. My 4 hour fair value gap is somewhere around about here. If I just saw it right now. That's my 4 hour fair value gap. So after finding my 4 hour fair value gap, I know I'm expecting a bullish momentum. You know, because it's in the discount area, discount side. After finding my 4 hour fair value gap, sorry. I noticed that the market created a huge gap right here. So every time when the market creates a gap, it normally comes back and come and retest on that gap to close that gap. But like, for example, I'll show you an example now. Here is my break of structure. For example, you see there's a gap that happened I think last week, and Nasdaq actually did what? It pushed to the upside. I told you guys Nasdaq must come and close this gap. So you must start looking for selling opportunities to take profit on somewhere around about this gap. So it's the same thing that is going to happen this week. The same thing that happened a few weeks back. That happened last week. Yeah, 2 weeks back. That happened 2 weeks back. The market created a huge gap on the 4 hour on Nasdaq. So you must probably look for selling opportunities to come back and close on this gap. Like Shalahan. So with further ado, we carry on with the analysis. But right now I'm looking for bullish momentum. And bullish momentum, looking for bullish momentum. Wait, sorry. Looking for bullish momentum. So bullish momentum, as I can see that there's a demand, there's a supply that has been broken. which is now our demand. Lantalan, which is now our demand, which is what our order block. Lantalan, sharp. I go to my 1 hour, to make my to simplicize the strategy properly and to see properly what wins the line. Lantalan, simplicity is key, guys. Sharp. I mark up my midnight. Okay, on the stack is 1 a.m. I look for my signal. Sorry, my swing low and my swing high. After I found out I can't see my swing low and my swing high, I start look. I see that there's a market structure shift. Until that. After market, every time when I see a market structure shift, it means it's our change of character. It's now pushing to the upside. Until that. Sharp. I can see again there's a fair value gap right here. There's one fair value gap right here. Simplicize your analysis. Simplicize your analysis. Make it as simple as possible. After finding out there's a fair value gap, I'm expecting more price must come back and retest here. So which means what? There's got has to be our swing low. There has to be a swing low, and market must start creating a swing high somewhere here or somewhere here. Until somewhere here, somewhere here. But this type of like picture of this analysis, I've never worked at it, so I'm not 100% convinced in it. But so I won't take a lot of partials on this one, on this one, but because I've never seen this type of I've never analyzed the market and it became this way. But, so I won't execute a lot of trades because it's not something that I'm normal to see. But I'm expecting buys somewhere, somewhere in this zone, somewhere in the zone, especially somewhere on the fair value gap. You understand? On the fair value gap. You understand? Sharp, sharp. Nasdaq, I'm expecting buys. Nasdaq, I'm expecting buys. Let's analyze GBP USD, which is I don't normally analyze GBP USD, but it's fine. Let's start. What I did, I normally look for my 4 hour fair value gap. I don't see a 4 hour fair value gap, but I think it's this one. Let's use this one. Let's use that one. After finding my 4 hour fair value gap, I trade it. No, it's not that one. Okay, it's fine. It's already sharp. Let's look for recent 4 hour fair value gap. Let's not look for the reversal fair value gap. As you can see, the market created a reversal right about here. One color. So, and after reversal, it created a market structure shift. One color created a market structure shift, pushing to the upside. One color. So I must look for our family gap. I can see a break of structure. One color. Simplicity is key. The more you be in the market for a very long time, the more you just find them without doing a lot of without the stress at sharp. I don't see a 4 hour will gap, but I see a 4 hour order block. This candlestick was the last candlestick that broke our recent lower high. Our recent lower high. I'll show you the lower high. This candlestick was the last one before this one that broke this lower high. This lower high. So This it's a very powerful tool. Actually, sharp. I found the order block. Actually, I go to my 1 hour. After going to my 1 hour sharp, I found out. Oh, wait, before I found out. Oh, let's mark out my midnight, which is here. I see a swing low, a swing high, a recent swing high. I find out a fair value gap right there. So where there is a fair value gap, I must start looking for other strong reversal points. I must start looking for strong reversal points. Where I see an order block, I must start looking for strong reversal points. So I saw her the order block at Chalan, Mara sharp. That means this is our swing low. That means this is our swing low. So I must take Fibonacci from the swing low to the swing high, Mandela, which aligns properly with the order block. Which aligns properly with the order block. So which is what? Our demand. So GBUSD, I must start looking for buying opportunities from here and take profit to here. But it's simple as that. Simplicity is key, guys. It's simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. Sharp. Let's go to Eurusd impolaile le yone mara o tla e tsena. Ga tshwanno ditšhaba re tla e tsena. Sharp. GBUSD Eurusd sharp. Let's go to ERUSD. ERUSD, the 4 hour fair value gap, it was actually a bit huge. I couldn't actually understand what's happening. Mara, it's a fair value gap, Leon. Market must come back and close this fair value gap. Mara sharp. I saw the huge fair value gap. I saw the huge fair value gap. I traded to the recent. So, God, when it's underneath, I must just know how this area it's in the fair value gap. So I must start looking for reversal points. Mara, let's go deep inside the analysis. I can see that there's another huge fair value gap on the 4 hour, and this one is a recent one. So the recent ones are not that accurate, but let's see how it is. Because normally I analyze the market from like experience like I'm cooking for now. That's why I could be telling Nasdaq is the way it looks that time, like the way it looks today. It's not this like analysis that it gets way on. Understand? I'm not used to seeing that type of analysis. So that's why I'm telling you I won't feel comfortable taking a lot of entries on that analysis because of I see it right now. So even this one, if this fair value gap is not the one that I'm used to, like if setup a trader like right now, it's not the one that I'm actually used to seeing, then we're gonna have a problem. But Mara, let's because of wait. I want a GBP USD, the way it looks, like I'm cooking right to move on until I'm this setup. Fair value gap, demand, take profit here. Midnight and ke am kokotloetse mo di bona. So I feel comfortable taking those type of trades. So even this one, let's see gore di tsamaya jang. Sharp, I can see a break of structure. Mandela. After breaking structure, it means for this is our low. Mara before we convinced to take a low, finding rules are 4 hour favorite gap, swing low, swing at 12. These three, number two, number three, number four, we actually find them for the 1 hour. We actually find them for the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, I can see how the favorite gap now is being reduced until and so the real favorite gap is here. Bangushish. The real favorite gap is here. So this is actually right, I was seeing low, and this is actually right, I was seeing high. Or short term, came up in the midnight session, the midnight game. It's here. So when I found out when I find my swing low and my swing high, I must look for my what? My killing point. I found out the market already moved from the kill point. So which means buying opportunities. Buying opportunities, Mzala. Buying opportunities. Which means buying opportunities, Mzala. Touch up ready last. Whatever. Aha. Buying opportunities, Mzala. Buying opportunities. Tsala jo di setup di tshwanetse le tsa malwane di na le di-demand like tsa bone di na le fela order block and everything but it's not a problem. It's a problem, Michelle. So sharp, pero I'm entry ashi guys. I get a bias entry ashi like entry. I see a break of structure up ahead. It's one of the more you invest a lot of time, come marketing. Those didn't say like you just find them without how the stress or whatever in a guy, in a guy, in a guy. Yeah, entry ashi guys. The entry on that. Let's say Eurusd buy honam waengang laengang. First take profit as target one, target two, target two, or laengang. Ngara laengang again. Apa yona ngara laengang again. Kaya water. Kurujan torpil. Kurujan torpil laengang. Sharp. Sharp. Let me. Let me find out something. Let me find something. Okay. So consider EURUSD buy. Let me journal it. EURUSD buy. Time frame 1 hour. Dating another year. Trade. It's a day trade. 10 November. Results okay. Before picture. EURUSD before picture. I got to take a screenshot on it. Sharp. Yeah, there's a trade that you're entering. So then let's take a screenshot on. Make me very comfortable with Marangari kissing low. It's a Harry Nasdaq. Let's wait for Nasdaq to create a swing low. then we'll take a before picture khona bona because sometimes e khona pusher up e say that swing low. So let's wait it for the swing low, swing high. Let's wait for it to create a swing high and just monitor this ERUSD trade. That's another check. I want. I thought there was. Totally shit, there was. Oh, guys, result works at Discord, ne? Result works at Discord, ish. Because it's much more easier this side. Let's the global link at Discord, it's just free. That's how result works at Discord. It's didn't see the cloud, tap easy, come. Can I get you? I like how your USD is pushing, it's working, it's doing everything. Let's pump, it's pumping, it's pumping. Nka re take profit before live streaming e fela. Ngathaba ra take profit before live streaming e ne ke re ke bethe megitša mara ke copyright fuck. Le bethele megitša gore le sa bora ya le ntebeletse and bothata gore di ngwale di-copyright ka re ntho ya ko Instagram gape a le tlo ntomolela matlho fela ntšintši so ne ke re ke le bethelanyana megitšhanyana ne ke re ke le bethele megitšhanyana ke sene di-analysis tseo tsa mo community group-eng. Last thing I'm gonna how minutes apaya tla ba telle I get all. Hi guys, re fitlhile ma 40 minutes and everything it's enough. Guys, utlwela. Let me talk to you guys a bit. Let me talk to you guys a bit. Guys, utlwela. I've been in the game for a very long time. Utlwela. I've been in the game for a very long time. This, to be honest, this year, or not this year, was a very rough week for me. Rough year for me. It was so rough. I even it was so rough. I even wanted to give up on this trading thing, until but I managed to figure out and try my best to give it a model and model. Until I'm not saying I'm at camera level and gonna go on I'm not saying that. Mara, the way I analyze, the way I take trades, the way I push, the way I am right now is way different than how I started. So what I'm trying to say is like let's give visa up okay current situation. You, it was always gonna be something different and it will always and that different thing will always be positive. But Kale feel mo these markets. Kale but holela net can only 2 weeks being a consistent profitable trade. Ke na le 2 weeks ke thomile last week ke kgona ke find out gore di-chart ke find out di eng ngata yone that thejise As I honor what is one strategies, can I fail? The more I invested a lot of times in the chat, I found out who ke findile out dilo mo tha. Ke shota fela ka this ke breakthrough. Nandlona shota ka this fela. Ke tswile. Zana gonna no give me. I have 2 weeks. Can I 2 weeks? Give a consistent in this. Give a consistent profitable dog. 2 weeks. Ke phasa le platform ya ka ya mathomo. O ke a bobedi ya batho ke faitse ya matho ya bobedi. O kry nngwe this month le yone go e phasa. And how I'm confident ka ka yone is because of ke lebeletse the way the numbers di reng dog. They're too much. I'll try to drop a video ya di numbers. But like di a makatsa dog. And this thing you can see rally because of ne nke se rally because of nke sa rapela. You know, praying is a very spiritual thing to do. Praying. No matter o le Sangoma or le Muslim or le Hindu or le, if you just get on your knees and pray and talk about it, no matter what prayer we are not that man, the man above, God, o tlo utlwa. Tshepo o tlo utlwa. Ga bona nna, I don't know to pray. I don't know how to pray, but I pray, opening my heart. Ke rapela ka pelo, ke rapela like ke mmino. Wa bona go rapela ka mmino ka pelo and all that. Tshepo. Ke sa rapela ka one gore ba nyaka go tshwanetse go rapela, mara o ke rapela ka pelo and all that. Tshepo. Tshepo. Wa bona like from this year, wa bona re ngwaga wa fela, the years ending, tšhaba next year. Sorry. Tšhaba next year. The next year. Tla be e le something different. Mara ke le botsa these things again. Mara tla be le something different. Mara it's fine. It's fine. It's a boy oral opinion. Catch you again on my live stream next week Monday. Danke.